Hey guys, welcome to the channel. As always, I am Robert Storms. Wearing a different shirt for once today. I'm like, you know what? I need to wear something a little bit more clean, something that smells a little better. You know what smells better? Batman. Yeah. So originally I was gonna be like, all right, Danny. I assume you watched the last episode of Clone Wars. Let's talk about Clone Wars.
Freaking awesome.
But after looking at my horrible views of my review of Clone Wars, I only did the one episode. I was like, man, this episode is so good, I gotta talk about it. Didn't get any views, so I didn't want to use that for the topic of the live discussion. So I did some look up on the news, and I seen Spider-Man got delayed until fall of 2021. So that's the main headline topic. But I really want to get into Clone Wars because I hate to say this, that's the best thing I've seen in Star Wars in years. I mean, since Rebels. Mm-hmm. I always felt like Rebels. Like I love Force Awakens. I love Rogue One, Last Jedi. But this felt like what I fell in love with Star Wars. And just the confrontation between Maul and Ahsoka, and Maul telling Ahsoka's like, you know, we were all just pawns in this damn game. You know, Darth Sidious was just pushing us all around on the board like we were just pawns. And he tells him, he's like, Anakin is going to be the next Padawan, and she doesn't believe him. And
like, nope.
Yeah, it was so good. That lightsaber duel was amazing. The music was amazing.
Ahsoka's got cocky too, boy. She's like,
yeah,
if you don't fight any better than this, Anakin would have been done to take you out.
Yeah. And the thing is, I like how Darth Maul beat her, but she still got the upper hand.
Yep.
You know, him being clumsy and doing what he did. So for all those people who are like, fucking Ahsoka better not beat Darth Maul. Well, she didn't technically beat him. Technically, he beat himself, but he did have her down the right. It's like he had her in submission, ready to take her out.
I'm telling you, Ahsoka is not a slow leak like she was at the first few seasons.
No.
Now, people got to realize she's been taught by the most powerful Jedi we know.
Yeah, and not only that, she has a lot of street smarts now since she left the Jedi Order. That's why we see her. She's so much stronger when we get into, you know, Rebels, when she comes in at the end of season 1 and season 2, when she fights Vader, you know. So, and this actually, you know, by her saying Anakin is going to be Sidious next Padawan, it makes more sense with Rebels now when she's meditating and she's like, I'm sorry I wasn't here for you, and it shows him turn into Vader. This leads into that now. I've only seen the episode once. I got to go back and rewatch it another time because, dude, I'm going to call this right now. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 2 episodes. This is my favorite Clone Wars episode.
I'm telling you, you kind of good on me. I think we're going to see him turn to Vader.
I don't think we're going to get that far, man.
You know, I think we're going to see? We're going to see him on the table and the helmet coming on, and they're going to go off.
If that happens, because I'm with Nindroid on this. I still think it's going to lead up into Order 66, and then that's when all the Jedi who survive scatter and all that stuff. I don't think we're going to see Vader, but if we do, I think it's just going to be a montage in the last episode showing all the events of Revenge of the Sith. If we do, I don't think we're going to get that, but if we do,
we're already in Revenge of the Sith territory now, because
we're not technically in Revenge of the Sith, because in that last episode they went to go get the Chancellor because Grievous was heading to Coruscant.
But didn't they say Anakin killed Dooku? That's in Revenge of the Sith.
Oh fuck, you're right. Goddamn. Yeah. Yeah, because Ahsoka mentioned that, and that's when Maul said, well, Anakin is being groomed for the next Padawan. Yeah, you're right. I totally forgot about that. Like I said, I only seen the episode once, and I watched it that morning. I didn't wait. Normally I wait. I watched it that morning.
I watched it before I went to work, and I was like, holy moly.
Yeah, that was a great episode. This is a Spider-Man discussion, Chris. But that's just the main topic. You know, there is a large amount of people that watch Star Wars, you know. Clone Wars is a big deal. Well, the first 8 episodes weren't a big deal. This is a big deal. But yeah, so and besides, if anybody wants us to change the topic, they know where the super chat is. They can change the topic. But right now we're talking about Clone Wars because Clone Wars is better right now. So yeah, so
that is correct.
Put down your pipe and smoke it, Sonny Jim. But yeah, I was
just really I'm excited for next Friday.
So am I. And I haven't said that since The Mandalorian. I haven't said I'm excited for next Friday until, and May 4th, we have the Mandalorian documentary starting to be released. So I'm looking forward to that. There was
for something new. One thing I see new that's kind of piquing my interest is that Snowpiercer. It looks pretty good.
Oh, speaking of new, so guess what I watched last night? I don't know if you watched this, but I highly recommend it if you haven't watched it. Extraction. Chris Hemsworth, Extraction on Netflix.
Never heard of it.
It's a movie. Just came out, right? I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm just gonna tell you what the premise is. This over this foreign country, this crime lord steals another crime lord's kid, and somebody hires Chris Hemsworth and his company to go extract the kid and bring him to safety. And basically, it's just like kung fu shooting, like balls to the wall action. Like, it's insane. And I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, man, this fucking movie's too fucking good to be on Netflix. But like the camera angles are good and everything, right? So I'm sitting there going, like, this is too fucking good to be on Netflix. So the movie finally ends. The credits come up. You know what it says? Written and produced by the Russo brothers.
Damn.
Yup.
That's why.
I looked at Nikki. I'm like, the fucking Russo brothers wrote a Netflix movie. I'm like, no wonder it's fucking good.
Got the hands and everything, boy.
Oh, dude, it was so good. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like it's gonna be like Citizen Kane is gonna win an Oscar, but in terms of entertaining action and a decent storyline, it's better than like any action movie I've seen other than John Wick. Like it's entertaining. And boy, the stuff that Overlord guy does to those fucking children over there, dude, it is just it is hands down like something happens to this one little kid, and Nikki's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, they don't give a fuck on Netflix. They do whatever the hell they want." But yeah, man, it was really, really good. They had a cameo from David Harbour, who plays in Stranger Things. He also played Hellboy. But yeah, it was definitely a good movie. If you're a fan of the Russo brothers, you're a fan of Chris Hemsworth, it's basically like an MCU reunion. I definitely think you guys should check it out. So I guess we get to the main topic here, because that way we can actually go talk to more important stuff. So let's just talk about the main topic. So like I said, I just needed a quick topic. I scrolled on superherohype.com. I'll actually pull up the article for everybody. That way y'all know I'm not joshing nobody, because I might talk about this in a full video tomorrow. Right here, and then I'll pull it up so Daniel can see it.
I really like that one you done yesterday on Chad Boseman.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. I want to talk about that too, unless any super chats make me change topics. But yeah, so I just went on superherohype.com, and this is usually one of the places I go for news on videos, and it says Sony shifts Spider-Man 3 to fall 2021. It's not that big of a deal, but we kind of figured that something was going to happen, because like all three movies, like I believe Venom, Morbius, and Spider-Man were all supposed to come back like out at around the same time. So yeah, so Let There Be Carnage, Venom 2 will come out in October. June will come out the Batman, and then Spider-Man Far From Home, whatever the third one's going to be called, probably Homeless, that will come out. I don't see where they say Morbius though. What was Morbius's new date? July? No, that can't be right.
I'm not sure.
Is it July?
It was originally like
Let There Be Carnage will come out in October. Batman will come out in June. I think Morbius is coming out in July. That would be stupid. Spider-Man movies got pushed back. Sony pushed back the Spider-Man prequel. Yeah. So no,
said March.
Okay, great. Okay, yeah, because it says right here that the new Spider-Man movie was supposed to be slated for July 15th. That's getting pushed back into Fall. So they're thinking November 5th. Wow, November 5th, 2021 for Spider-Man. That's a weird date for Spider-Man. Month before, man, I guess. I mean, who the hell am I supposed to who am I to know? Let them make up their own mind. But we're gonna have a shitload of fucking comic book movies in 2021. Shit goes down when we have 3 Sony comic book movies coming out in 2021.
It ain't gonna happen. Ain't no way, because they're gonna lose money if they do that.
Dude, I still think they should release Morbius this year. Like places are starting to open up. I don't agree with places opening up yet. I don't. But let's say hypothetically, Dave. I will
at least try to shoot it for August to see whether or not
I would say October this year.
This theory of the
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say if like I'm with you. I don't think things should open up, but if things start to open up again, and let's say by September things are mostly open again, then why not shoot for an October release date? Why do you want to release all 3 of your movies in the same year?
I think they're being cautious because, from what I'm hearing, this thing's supposed to rear its ugly head again during the cold and flu season. So I would not put anything in a winter month if it was me until I know this thing is past us. So I would be
that is smart.
So I'd be shooting for summer months, like end of May, June, July, August next year. What I'd be trying to get the fight for.
Yeah, that actually makes sense with the cold season. Hopefully, they would have the vaccine by then.
I hope so too. Supposedly, this heat's supposed to hurt it, so I hope we have one of the hottest summers ever, if that's true.
Yeah, I remember when I thought I had it. I still think I had it. I just think my test came back negative. But the one thing everybody kept telling me to do was heat, drink hot stuff, bundle yourself up until you're pouring sweat, and sure enough, 2 days, 3 days in, it finally broke, and it worked. So yeah, that heat's working good. So hopefully we get a vaccine, because man, I miss the movie theaters, man. I need to get into those theaters, man.
We had that same conversation early on my stream, and Terrence was like, "I'm going. It don't matter. If it's open, mask up, I'm going." I said, "Well, I can't do that because I got one underlying illnesses, so I'm trying to stay safe as humanly possible."
Yeah, I understand that completely. Also, guys, I just wanted to let everybody know to please hit that like button. We only have 13 likes and we have 33 people watching. Also, guys, I need everybody's help to help build the Discord channel. Basically what the Discord channel is, it's just a channel server with all my content where all subscribers go and they talk and do all that fun jazz. Nindroid will put a link in the description or in the comments, and then I'll go ahead and put another link on the comments as well. Friend pending. Hold on 1 second. So yeah, hold on a second. Invite people. Okay. Yeah, so right here, if you guys, my goal is to get 100 people on the server by Thursday. We got almost 60, so we're almost there. So if you guys can join it, that way, if you guys don't get my notifications and stuff, you can go in the server and you'll see if I did a video. So, what's up, Terrence? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, my man? Yeah, so. That's pretty much that. So you want to talk about this Chadwick Boseman thing, dude?
Yeah, we talked about it on my stream, and I gave you props because I first got it when I saw your stream. I was like, that's crazy. But I totally agree with everything you said. If hypothetically he's asking for more money, man, pay, like KGB said on Rounders, pay that man his money, because it ain't gonna be the same without Chadwick Boseman. I'm not saying someone can't go there and do a good job, but right now, you've seen the chemistry between him and Shuri and his mama and Okoye. That's gonna be hard to recreate. So if they bring someone in new. Yeah. So I would strongly suggest, If you can't pay him his money, get as close to it as humanly possible. I think if you say, for instance, he's making $3 billion and he wants 15, if you can give him 10, I think he may go for that. But if you say fuck you, you can walk like Terrence Howard did, then I think you'd be making a drastic mistake. So if that is the case, if the stories and the rumors are true, I say give the man his money or as much or as close to it as you can humanly possibly get.
Yeah.
And make him a good offer. If this makes X amount of dollars, this movie, then we'll give you a bonus, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. And yeah, like I said in my video, it comes from Cosmic Book News. They're never right about anything. So I just wanted to take the topic and say a what if scenario, because I look at it and like Chadwick Boseman doesn't look like the type of guy who would say, I need this money. I need this money. He doesn't seem that type of guy. Not after what has he been in? 3 movies? He doesn't seem like that.
He's been in James Brown. He's in 42.
No, I'm talking about in the MCU.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but other than that, those the movies he started.
Yeah.
I don't think he's greedy. I don't think he's hunting for work.
21
Bridges wasn't a blockbuster hit, but
and he was in what? 42, right?
Yeah, he was in 42.
Yeah.
Thurgood. He played Thurgood Marshall, and he played James Brown in Get Down.
Yeah.
And I like 21 Bridges. It didn't. I don't know if it made. I don't think it was a flop, but it wasn't a home run. But it was
it came in a very busy time of the year too. So
I think he was kind of hoping he could pick up some of that Black Panther momentum, but it didn't work out like he wanted to. That's what I think.
Let me see how much it made.
I don't even think it made $200 million, and I'd be shocked if it made that much.
Well, depending on how much it cost.
Yeah, I don't think it did, but I could be wrong. But the movie was awesome. I like this. I like the story.
I love the trailers. I just never got around to seeing it. Oh yeah, it didn't. It didn't make its money back, man. Okay, so it cost 33. Here, I'll just pop it up on the screen. Oh shit. Oops. Wrong button. Yeah, so it cost $33 million to make. That was the budget. Okay, that's not counting marketing and all that stuff. It only grossed $28 million in America, $49 million worldwide. And I know I know what people are saying, because people say this all the time. But Rob, if it only made $33 million and it made $49 million, then it made a profit. No. You have to take the budget and you have to multiply it by 3 to get a profit, because you have to pay the marketing, you have to pay the theaters all their costs, because theater takes out a certain percent. So this movie had to make
$100 million.
Yeah, it had to make 95 to 100 million to break even. It made half that. So that might be why we haven't heard about the movie in a while. Yeah. But again, just because it doesn't make money doesn't mean it's a bad movie. There's a lot of great movies that don't make money. It
was not a bad movie. If you probably too late to help it now, but you should check it out while you're practicing social distancing. I know it's on demand now. I've seen it on demand.
Oh, so is it?
Check it out. Yep.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, because it was a movie I was very, very interested in, and it has another Tyler Kitsch failure, because Tyler Kitsch, he was the one who played Gambit in X-Men Wolverine. He was the white guy in the movie, and it seems like whatever movie he's in, it never does well anyway. Because he was in that John Carter, and that movie flopped.
Yeah. It made cops look bad.
Oh yeah, because you are a cop, so you would have a perspective of it. Yeah.
But it still was good.
Well, it's a movie. You just gotta look at it as a movie.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, hypothetically, I don't think Chadwick Boseman was asking for more money. But hypothetically, if he was, pay the man his money. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I say that is because his very first movie, made over $1 billion. It doesn't matter if it has anything to do with him. Maybe, it doesn't matter if it was the cast, the character, or timing. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna sit there and say, like, just pay the man your money. Because I disagree with Terrence on this. Who's like, he earned the money more than Brie Larson. That's not the right. That's not the right attitude to have.
I think I said that.
But because the way I put it in my video was, Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., and Chris Hemsworth are pretty much gone. Your next three are Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and Captain Marvel. Those are your three new headlines. Pay them whatever the fuck they want, because you cannot have no Black Panther, no Captain America, no Iron Man, and no Thor. Because I don't care what you say, the next Thor movie is not gonna. Chris Hemsworth is barely gonna be in it. You know what I mean? So, pay the man, because you can't. I heard people saying Spider-Man. You can't use Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't even belong to Disney. He belongs to Sony, and they only have one movie left on the contract, and that's the Marvel movie coming out. That's Spider-Man 3. That's our head topic.
Yeah,
So
I hear what you're saying, but based on some of the asinine comments she made, I don't know if they're going to develop that chemistry like Thor, Iron Man, and Cap did. So I just don't know. It's too early.
I look at it like this. I believe in playing the fair game. Black Panther made over $1 billion. Captain Marvel made over $1 billion. And I look at it like this. Who's standing behind you? They got nobody. It's like if you're a football team, right? Right? If you have a quarterback who's an all-star quarterback, well, who and he wants to get paid and you don't want to pay him, well, who are you gonna get next? There's nobody back there. You want the backup quarterback to go in, or do you want to pay your quarterback your money? That's the problem they're going in with Dallas right now. They're like, do they want to pay Dak Prescott, or do they want to go a different route? I'm not a big fan of Dak Prescott, but for the love of God, pay the motherfucker his money.
I know what you're saying, but she ain't Dak Prescott, so she don't deserve Dak Prescott money. Chad Boseman.
To be fair, her movie made $1 billion. That's the equivalent to a Super Bowl. Dak Prescott haven't got to a Super Bowl.
I give it.
Okay. And again, I'm not comparing her to Chadwick Boseman, because you look at Chadwick Boseman, Civil War, $1 billion. Black Panther, $1 billion. Infinity War, $1 billion. The track record's there. I'm not comparing them.
I know what you're saying, but I'm saying based on that analogy, okay, Mahomes just went to Super Bowl, but he don't deserve to make the money that Tom Brady.
Well, to be fair, Tom Brady was never the highest paid quarterback.
Yeah, by choice.
Yeah, he allowed it because he cares more about team.
Yeah, he wanted to win more.
Yeah. Whereas you have if we're going to use a sports analogy, Joe Flacco, who wins the Super Bowl, he asks for the biggest contract, and he fucking sucks every year after that.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Joe Flacco. So that's pretty much that's the DCEU. Joe Flacco is Aquaman. Okay, let's see how Aquaman 2 does. Okay, for all of you guys coming in and you have no idea all these sports references that we're talking about, I promise you we will get back to nerdy shit. I just got football in my mind because of the draft and shit, and I'm looking at the Tampa Bay Patriots that going to the Super Bowl next year.
They going. I don't care what you think.
Dude, I told you, man, I wish Vegas would open up. I swear to God, I will put the house on fucking Tampa Bay, man.
They're going to win it, but I think they're going.
Yeah, fucking.
If he win it, he'll be the second quarterback.
Yep, the second. Peyton did it. Peyton got the 2 more, and then he won another. But I almost want to see, I hate the Patriots. I never liked the Patriots. I always rooted against Tom Brady, but I respect Tom Brady's ability. And what they did to him in New England was just dirty, man.
Yeah.
It's the same thing what they did to Peyton.
What it is, they want to see. Belichick want to see whether or not he can do it without Brady. That would make him the greatest coach of all times.
Yeah.
And Brady said, I want to see if I do it without Belichick, because that would make him definitely the best quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
So that's what they're trying to do.
True, but I was watching Undisputed. I don't know if you watch Undisputed with Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless broke down the record. Did you know what Belichick's win record was before Tom Brady started?
Don't have a clue.
It was bad, dude. Belichick went 5-10, 5-11, and he got fired from Cleveland, went to New England, went 5-11 again. The following year, went 0-2, and then Tom Brady came in and won the rest of the game, and then they won the Super Bowl.
Damn.
So he has a horrible record before Tom Brady got there. So
leave it to Skip
we'll
to
see,
find
man.
that out, boy. Skip.
I'm just saying. Skip goes through all those fucking numbers,
Skip
man.
is a biggest Tom Brady fan on the planet.
All I want to know, like, I wish somebody would come up to me and be like, I will give you $1 million, but you have to bet it on either Brady making the playoffs or Belichick making the playoffs. Brady's making the playoffs. Brady's got all those weapons that Tampa has, and Gronk, man, come on. And they already told Brady, what's his name? Already told, what the fuck, Bruce, I can't remember his last name, the new coach for Tampa, but he already told Brady he can pretty much run that offense the way he wants. And that's what John Elway let Peyton Manning do when he went to Denver. He's like, run that offense however you want. All right, we got a super chat in here. We got a football. This is sports talk here with me and Danny tonight. He's Shannon Sharp. I'm Skip Bayless, but I'm nowhere near Skip Bayless, man. I got football in my mind too, Rob, but Niners are going back to the Super Bowl. My biggest problem with the Niners, and for the record, you can ask CG Ace because I sat next to him during the Super Bowl. I was going for the 49ers. I was extremely drunk, and I was extremely pissed off too with Mahomes' comeback. But my biggest concern with 49ers is Shanahan's son. Shanahan's son. Because when he was the offensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons, I don't want to bring up sore wounds for Chris because I know Chris is an Atlanta fan, but they were up like what 28-30-0 against the Patriots, and the Patriots came back and whooped their ass. And then he's the coach in the Super Bowl, and then he allows Mahomes to come all the way back. It's like, man, I'm just saying, guys, I'm just saying. And I like the 49ers, I do, but 49ers have always rubbed me wrong ever since what they did to Alex Smith. They did Alex Smith wrong. And speaking of wrong, if I'm going to get on here and I'm going to start ranting, I'm going to rant about this. I hate the Philadelphia Eagles organization. How the hell does Nick Foles get your son of a bitches all the way to the playoffs, then to the Super Bowl, win you the Super Bowl, then the following year, you bench him, you guys start to suck, he comes back in, get your sweet and sour chicken asses back to the playoffs again, and then the following year, you trade him to Jacksonville? What the fuck is Carson Wentz doing? For the love of God. And I don't want to hear this, well, he's technically a better quarterback. Show me the fucking numbers. Okay, show me the numbers. What's that ESPN show that used to be around? Numbers don't lie.
Numbers never lie.
Yeah, dude. Like I don't care if he's putting up numbers like throwing stats and QBR like Carson Wentz is doing. Nick Foles is winning you Super Bowls and championships. That's my quarterback moving forward.
What pissed him off is Carson Wentz is going to be against the face in the future. And they said he was pissed off because they had a statue of Nick Foles like in the locker room or whatever. Or before he could get to the locker room, he had to walk past that shit every day. And it was pissing his ass off. But
the dude won you a Super Bowl.
I know. So it was like he kind of put him on notice. Look, y'all gonna go for me or this motherfucker right here.
Yeah. Have you been a football fan for a while, Danny?
Mm-hmm. My whole life.
Do you remember when Bledsoe got hurt and then Brady took him to the Super Bowl? Did they bench Brady for Bledsoe the following year? Fuck no, they traded his ass. That's what they should have done to Carson Wentz.
Because Belichick got more sense than what's his name? Scotty P? What's it?
Yeah.
I forgot the coach name.
Yeah, I forgot his name too. But the thing is, sometimes a quarterback isn't good by themselves. But when you pair him up with the good coach, it makes the coach better. It makes the quarterback better. And I feel that coach with Nick Foles was a great match, and they did great things. They won a Super Bowl together. But for whatever reason, this coach and Carson Wentz doesn't work. And I don't want to hear about injuries or bullshit because I seen Nick Foles beat the New England Patriots.
Yes, he did.
There's only one other team in history that did that.
That's the Giants.
The Giants with Eli Manning, Hall of Fame quarterback, soon to be Hall of Fame.
Beat the ass twice.
Yep, and Chris was there for that too. Well, at least the first one.
Chris, I heard Robert say you're an Atlanta fan, Falcon fan. You better check Marlon Davidson. That interview he had, he gonna be in jail, buddy. This fool said the only reason he loved football because he can physically go out there and just repeatedly hit a man, almost kill him, and nothing the cops can do. He can walk off the interview looks very bad. So tell him don't say that out loud, please, because I'm scared. I'm scared he's going to jail.
Yeah, that's not good. Edward comes in. What's up, my boy Edward? My boy Edward, man. He comes in with a super chat. Will the next Spider-Man be called Too Close to Home? I was still going by the whole Spider-Man Homeless.
It's definitely going to be. I don't know how they're going to do it, but Morbius is going to be in that world. When they introduce Tombs, I'm trying to figure out how in the world they're going to connect that. So I've been watching a lot of trailers lately. The trailer's trying to get me kind of really excited about these movies that they keep pushing back. So
I still want to see.
They're going to be heading toward the Sinister Six. That's the only thing that makes sense.
What, in the movies?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I heard some rumblings. I don't know how true it is. I heard some rumblings of there was some leak lizard art going around today.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I seen it. It was kind of weird. I was like, it kind of looks like Amazing Spider-Man. Chris said it's gonna be Spider-Man Home on the Range. Yeah, that's why I'm. What the fuck am I doing here, Rob? Fuck, let me wait till after the stream to do that. I got this new Xbox faceplate for my Xbox.
Spider Slayers and Smite. That'd be cool if they do that.
Yeah, I think they were trying to set that up in Amazing Spider-Man 2, but it never went anywhere because they had that character in there. Spider Slayer is a badass fucking character. He kills Jameson's wife in the comic, dude. Like, he is fucking vicious, man. That having the Spider Slayers would be fucking awesome. I want to see them do something different. I don't want to keep seeing this. Oh, here's the bad guy. He hates Tony Stark. Here's the bad guy. He hates Tony. For the love of God, stop with the Tony Stark shit, man. I remember back in the day, all my villains came from Oscorp. You know, like make my fucking villains from Oscorp.
I agree.
Yeah, it definitely.
Did you see that new Spider-Man Maximum Vintage? Maximum Venom?
I seen the toys. I didn't see the show.
Yeah, I saw the show. It was an hour. You need to check it out. Basically, one of them doctors was able to get a sample of Venom. But it had all the Venom powers, but Spider-Man could control it. And he gave it to Spider-Man. That sucker was hell until the real Venom got out. And then I won't tell you anymore, but
is it just one show or is it like
it's one show? It was an hour-long special. I don't know whether it's gonna be a continuation, but hour-long special, the doctor he figured out who Peter Parker was, and he helped him, and he gave him the symbiote, some kind of new synthetic symbiote that had all of Venom's properties, but it didn't have the aggressive nature. And whoever wore it could control it fully.
I'm gonna have to check it out. They said don't spoil it, Danny. Don't spoil it. He didn't spoil anything. Mad 1306 says Spider-Man going to make money no matter what month they release it in. That's true, but it also depends on next year is going to be a different year. I was telling this in Danny's stream earlier when I was messaging him. Release dates do matter, and you can't release something too close to something else that's going to be big. So yes, it will make money, but it depends how much money it's going to make. You know, again, you can't release too many things too close to each other. And with Sony having 3 movies, Venom, Morbius, and Spider-Man, not even to mention Marvel's going to have, 3 movies themselves? And, man, it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy.
It's 4 franchises you don't want to mess with. DC, Marvel, Fast and Furious, and Star Wars. You better be very careful how you plant your movies around those 4, because if not, they'll eclipse you.
What was it? Marvel, Star Wars, Fast and Furious, and what was the 4th one?
Star Wars.
No, I said Star Wars. Star Wars, Marvel,
DC.
Okay,
Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Even if the DC movie's not that good, like because Birds of Prey didn't do all that well, it did fine. It didn't do all that well. You still don't want to release anything around that. Like that
just like when they're coming out with his new Suicide 2.
Yeah, hell no.
Wouldn't do it.
I would stay 3 weeks away from that thing, either 3 weeks in front of it or 3 weeks behind it.
Preferably behind it.
And I would make it a month just to be safe.
Exactly.
But, yeah, and especially with because you don't want to release Morbius the wrong time, because if Morbius doesn't do well because you release it in a bad spot, people are gonna be like, "Well, see, this movie failed. It could have been an awesome movie, but you release it at a shitty ass spot."
Yeah. Morbius, if we out of this virus mess, I would shoot for October, as close to Halloween as I could get if I was Morbius, and I would play up on that vampire Halloween
thing. Yep, I agree with you 100% on that. 100% on that.
Probably a week or 2 before. And then if you could tie it into the haunted houses and stuff, and
yeah. All right, Chris, you take it easy, buddy. But yeah, dude,
take it easy, man.
It's they got to play it right, man. They got to play it right. They can't go in and mess up with the release dates. And the problem is they're not the only ones pushing stuff back. You know what I mean? They're not the only ones pushing stuff back. So there's going to be other studios trying to pepper in their stuff too. Like I said, we're going to have DC putting their movies out. They're going to have Marvel putting their stuff out, and then Sony's going to be putting their stuff out. We're going to have a shitload of comic movies.
I don't know what DC you got after Wonder Woman 1984. I would imagine Aquaman,
Suicide Squad. Yeah, Suicide Squad and Batman.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad and Batman's supposed to come out next year. Yeah. And if Wonder Woman keeps getting pushed back, and they had to push back Wonder Woman back next year, there's going to be 3 MCU movies, 3 Sony comic book movies, 3 DC movies, and that's not even counting all the other stuff that's coming out. Fast and Furious. Oh, it's crazy, man. It's
crazy. I need your permission to answer one question on this chat, if you don't mind.
Talking about Niners?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, I'll put it up on the screen for you.
Yeah, I haven't monetized yet. Niners, I got to get my hours. As soon as I get my hours, I'll be able to go to be monetized. I'm working on that now, buddy. Yeah. But thank you for your support. I appreciate it. I did recognize you on my chat, and thank you for your questions.
Yeah, that's what Denny's working up to. He's working to get those hours. That's why he comes on the channel, so I can help get his channel pushed up there, so he can get more subs, so he can get more hours and stuff. So yeah, it's a working thing, but he's gonna get it, man. He's gonna get it. I got faith in my man. Got faith in him.
I didn't know Shazam 2 was postponed.
Yeah, that happened. That happened recently. It wasn't full in production anyway. It was only in like pre-production, so that just kind of got delayed. So
did Shazam 2 or the Black Adam, or was that one?
Both of them. Both of them. Dude, fucking Black Adam got pushed back so many damn times. Yeah,
I think it's gonna happen though. I think it's gonna happen. I'm ready to see that. I'm ready to see what Dwayne The Rock Johnson can do, because we both agree. I think on a past stream, whatever he puts his name on, it's gonna make more money than without it. So I think that it's gonna do better than the first Shazam.
Yeah. I think so too. I think it's gonna be a better movie than the first Shazam too.
Because he's been talking this shit up for so long, and he don't want to look like a fool.
Yeah.
So I think whatever, and I think if anybody can have the clout or the star power to get Henry Cavill back in the suit, it's gonna be him.
And plus, not only that, remember he was talking all that shit about being Superman's ass.
Yeah.
Matt1306 comes in with another super chat. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate these super chats a lot, guys. Matt1306 says, well, Marvel changes the release date next year is Eternals. Shang-Chi. Shit, we forgot about Shang-Chi. Yep. Sony, Morbius, Venom, and Spider-Man 3. Well, Sony is Morbius, Venom, Spider-Man 3. Marvel's going to be Eternals and Shang-Chi, unless Black Widow gets pushed back, which we don't know anything about that yet. So that might be 3 for them. And then with DC, we got Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, no problem. Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, and the Batman. So that's preferably 6 movies. And not only that, guys, what the fuck is going on with New Mutants? What's going on with New Mutants? I mean, come on. At this point, just fucking release the damn movie. The only way I can see New Mutants getting released this year is if this thing starts to settle down and we have they release it with Halloween time. That's the only way I see it happening, because to be honest with you guys, I don't see us getting it anytime soon. And I think me personally, if you want my personal opinion on it, I think we should get it digitally. I think they should release the movie digitally at this point. I mean, that's my personal opinion on it. Man, what the fuck is wrong with this fucking thing? So what I'm trying to do, you guys see me fighting around with this. I got this Xbox Elite controller, and I got this new faceplate for it. I'm trying to put it on, but all I'm really doing is banging up my $200 controller. Edward coming in with another super chat. And we're at 40 minutes, so I want to stream for a few more minutes, and then we'll call it a night. Rest in peace, New Mutants. Sucks to be that cast. I feel sorry for those guys, man. We had Anya Taylor-Joy. I love Anya Taylor-Joy. Then we had what's her name from Game of Thrones? Macy Williams. We had the dude from Stranger Things. You know, I love the trailer to that movie. Both trailers. I love both trailers we got to that movie. And every time they release the trailer, man, that thing gets delayed again. If it was you, Danny, would you just release it on streaming at this point?
I put it on Disney Plus. Say fuck it. Can't help. I mean, can't hurt.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. And right now, it probably would boost your Disney Plus streaming.
Since there's nothing on there, yeah.
Because right now, I mean, if you want to watch Star Wars all night, well, not the last one, but the first 8 Star Wars you can watch on there, and a bunch of old cartoons, which I enjoy. I was just watching Spider-Man the other day. But I'll put it on there just to have fresh new content.
I still can't believe they haven't released Rise of Skywalker on there. I know they said they weren't going to, but I still can't believe they haven't done that yet, because
it hasn't been. Has it been 60 days?
No, but still, like with the.
I don't think they're gonna do it after 60. I think 60 days they'll do it.
But with the virus and stuff, man, like just fucking release the damn thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I guess they're trying to get the sales from the DVD. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, I'm getting it, guys. I'm getting it.
There's one guy asked, "Where's his Flash movie?" You're not gonna see Flash if Ezra Miller got anything to do with it, because I think he done shot himself in the foot.
Yeah, if you think we're getting that Flash movie, first of all, I was telling everybody a long time ago that we weren't getting that Flash movie. You know, I was telling everybody that, because with that movie keep getting different writers and stuff, we weren't seeing that movie. I got it, guys. I got it. Woo! I got it. I don't think I damaged it that much. Do. But so what the fuck was I gonna say? So yeah, just so you guys know, this is the Elite faceplate. That's the one I'm trying to put on. So yeah. Did I lose Danny? No, there's Danny. I kind of scuffed that up pretty bad. Damn, I kind of scuffed that up pretty bad. But like I was telling everybody though, the Flash movie, I was telling people forever that Flash movie is not coming out anytime soon. Every time you turn around, they have different directors on there. Every time, you know. And then Ezra Miller chokeslammed that girl. You're an officer, Danny. What's your take on that whole thing?
When I saw it, man, I thought they were just like joking or kidding around, because it looked like she was kind of imitating him, doing that little running crap he did. In fact, I just saw Justice League yesterday, and when I saw that, man, I just bust out laughing, because him running looks like, what the hell? It looked like he's retarded or something.
That's what I'm saying.
It looked like to me that she was imitating that. He kind of like grabbed her. Now, what happened after the video went off? From what I'm hearing is that he kind of went berserk. So if he did went berserk and they had that on video somewhere, then he could be in trouble. But if they both come out and say, "Look, we were just horsing around. This is something we made up, and it got kind of blown out of proportion and out of context," then that may save them. But if he don't have something like that and they're both on the same sheet of music and saying the same thing and it's believable, then I think he has pretty much killed his opportunity to do the Flash. Which would not hurt my feeling because I think they should offer it to Grant Gustin.
They're not going to. I would love that, but there's no way in hell they're going to do that. But I'm with you 100% on that one. I'm a massive Grant Gustin fan. Super chat coming in from Edward. Edward, my boy Edward here. Suppose you can see superhero movies that almost happened. Would you rather see Tim Burton's Superman Lives or James Cameron's Spider-Man? If you're making me choose between those two, 150% I want to see Superman Lives. Because one, that was more of a reality because I think there was only a script for James Cameron. I don't think there was an actual like production of it yet. I could be wrong. I knew Leonardo DiCaprio was in talks to play Peter Parker, but with Superman Live, and you guys can't see it, but up top I have a poster of John Schnepp's documentary he did on that movie, and he talked to everybody who did that movie. And that movie was getting ready to go. The day before filming, Warner Brothers shut him down because, hey, Warner Brothers, what they do. But yes, I'd rather see that movie. I like that. I like the suit that Nicolas Cage had in it, and I like the fact that it was going to be Brainiac. I've always wanted to see Brainiac in a Superman movie. So, Danny, what about you, my friend?
If Nicolas Cage is playing Superman, I don't want to see it. I don't think he can pull that off. I would rather see James Cameron Spider-Man.
Really?
But if it's a Henry Cavill or one of the other Supermans, I probably want to see that. I just don't think Nick Cage. I don't see him as Superman, and I would see he bring that Nick Cage personality to Clark Kent, and it would not go off well to me. So I would think I would rather see the James Cameron Spider-Man only if Nicolas Cage is playing the role of Superman.
All right, guys, I got good news for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and go to a wide shot here just so I can show you everybody. So I took off the faceplate. Ladies and gentlemen, my new Xbox Elite Pro controller.
Oh, man, that is awesome.
Yeah, I wanted to switch because this one has these rubber things right here, but you think it would be rubber and it would feel good, but for some reason they feel slippery. So I wanted to get this because this is all smooth and I still have the rubber backings, and it makes it feel so much better, and I'm super happy about it. So a month ago, and it just came in the mail today. So I'm super happy. I'm going to be gaming with that right after this stream. Oh man, I got super chats coming in like crazy. Let me get to these and stop fucking around with my controller. Boy Wonder says Endgame 1 year ago today. Rewatched Portal scene. I go back and rewatch the Portal scene quite a bit actually. It's one of my favorite things. Like Civil War, I always go back and rewatch the airplane scene. Infinity War, I go back and rewatch the whole movie. I love Infinity War, but Endgame, I always go back and rewatch that Portal scene for sure. What about you?
Endgame.
Yeah,
I always watch Cap catch the hammer. That's my favorite part.
Yeah. It's like Avengers assemble.
Yeah, I like that part too. But when he got that hammer and he did that little swoop and knock him up in there, man, I lost my mind, man. I was like, damn, I wish Cap could beat his ass for about a minute, but he only got the best of him for like 20 seconds. But a minute of ass whipping.
Talking about Infinity War?
I'm talking about in Endgame.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when he caught the never mind. I thought when you were talking about when he caught the glove in Infinity War. You remember not when Thanos went to go punch him and Cap caught him? I like that part. That's one of my favorite parts in Infinity War.
In Infinity War, my favorite part is when Thor comes on.
Oh, that's the best part, man, because everybody's getting their ass beat and you just see that fucking Stormbreaker come through, and then it plays that music,
Yep.
and then he's like, "Bring me Thanos." I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!"
Yep, that was awesome.
Yeah. I want to see.
I also like too when what's the female one of Thanos henchmen?
The female one, Proxima Midnight.
When she throw that thing and catch it.
Oh yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah,
Yep.
that was hard.
Shadows, and then you see him. Fuck yeah,
Cap is a bad motherfucker, boy.
Cap was a bad motherfucker, dude.
On Civil War, I mean on what's the one he fight the guy on the ship?
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
When he did that backflip kick on his ass.
James St. Pierre.
Yeah,
that fight scene was on point, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. GPS is a badass fighter in real life.
Mm-hmm.
He did a pretty good job in that movie.
He said, "I thought you were more than your shield." Shit, Cap put that shield on his back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Niners coming in with a super chat. Who wins in a swords fight, Kenshin or Cloud? Look, man, Cloud might have a big sword that he likes to swing around, but if you guys remember, my boy Kenshin already fought a guy with a big sword. That man was Sanosuke Sagata, and guess what? Kenshin beat him twice, and then they became friends. So I'm just saying, Buster Sword, I don't care. Kenshin Nomura, all the way. You know, he's the Batosai the Manslayer. He fought the revolution. He won the revolution for Japan. So definitely Kenshin Nomura. Edward comes in with another super chat, and we're gonna give it 5 more minutes. So if you guys have any more you want to send in, you can send it in. Edward comes in. He says the initial screenplay to Thomas Jane's Punisher movie had Jigsaw as the villain instead of the Saints. Could you have seen John Travolta playing Jigsaw? Absolutely. He would have been a crazy ass Jigsaw, dude.
Yeah, the guy that played Jigsaw was fool as hell in the the Chronicles, the Punisher Chronicles. What was the name of it? Punisher War Chronicles?
Warzone.
Yeah. That guy was fool, but that to me, that's my favorite Punisher.
Really? Warzone?
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, you got balls. Stick to that, buddy.
Hey, I don't care. That. It was more violent. It was a more violent Punisher to me.
Oh, it was the most violent Punisher. I told people it is the most screen accurate translation of Punisher from the comic books. I think the movie was. I think the movie was. I don't think Thomas Jane's Punisher was as screen accurate, but I felt like it played as a better movie. You know, because I cared about Thomas Jane when his family died. I cared about because you felt like he was connected to his family, especially his father when he found his father dead. You know, and then like they beat the shit out of him, shoot him, leave him for dead, and then you see how he's just drinking himself stupid. And then you had Rebecca Romaine in there, and she's like, you know, you got to stop drinking yourself. You got to stop drinking yourself. And you see the torment he goes through so much at the end. He goes on a suicide mission, and she actually says like, "You're going to die." And then he like leaves the military poem about like, all the things to do because he's expecting to die, and you feel more for the character. Where in Punisher Warzone, he's kicking everybody's ass, killing people, blood flying, everything, but you don't feel the connection of his loss.
You don't. You're absolutely right on that. But just a man's and the way he just that sucker, he was cold. He did not care.
Oh yeah, dude. If someone would come up to me and be like, "Rob, I don't want to know what your favorite. You tell me what is the best adaptation of the Punisher to screen." It is Warzone. It is literally from the comics. You know, like from the style, from the way it was shot, from the blood,
the way he looked.
Even the way he looked, because he was a much chunkier guy. Because Frank Castle in the comics, he's not built. He's chunky, like he's a little, you know, he's got a little bit of weight on him, you know. Edward coming in with another super chat. Not gonna hold back. I think Ray Stevenson looked like he is suffering from
constipation
the whole time in Punisher Wars. Dude, it's been a long time since I went and saw that movie again.
Man, he was hell, man.
I go back and watch the Thomas Jane one like once or twice.
It's good. The best part, like when he set up all of John Travolta's inner circle.
Yeah, he's like, I made you kill your best friend.
Yep.
I made you kill your wife, and now I killed you. It's like,
kill your son or something.
yeah. And he's like, I killed your son, I killed your wife, I killed your best friend. Now I killed you. I love what he did to his son at the end because his son was a fucking prick. He had all those hot ass girls, he had those naked girls on his car and shit. Dude, at the end, he fucking just sat there and he just stuck a bomb in his hand because he knew he couldn't do anything. Just fucking left him there.
Couldn't hold that trigger on there.
Yep, and I loved what he did, John Travolta too. At the end, like he didn't
he tied his ass to that car.
Yeah. He fucking shot him once, took his ass down, tied his ass to the car, strapped the fucking bomb in it, and was like, go. Ray Stevens, like I said, I think he had the like physical look of more of the Punisher, but he was like a more ruthless Punisher.
He was one-dimensional.
Yeah.
The Thomas Paine one, he was multi-dimensional because he always got his ass killed when they sent that big ass Russian in there with that shit.
Yeah.
And then what made you feel for him too? His friends took that punishment for him. Oh, dude, man.
It hurt me bad. It hurt me bad when I saw that movie because I don't have it now, but back then I had an eyebrow ring. I had my lips all pierced. I had 4 earrings on each one of my nose. I had a labrae. So when they started pulling that, dude, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it got tough, bro.
Yeah, and the music in that movie was so good too. Like, one of my favorite scenes, and I still go back and I quote this scene all the time. My favorite part of the scene is when he's in the diner, and then the Hispanic guy is like, "I can see yourselves," and he starts singing that Western song, and then he's like, "I'm gonna kill you, boy." And then he like they have that thing, and he got the gun, and then Frank, dude, that movie's a good movie.
And he said, "You gonna bring a knife to a gunfight?" And shit, that sucker shot him with that shooting knife right in the neck.
Yep, yeah. It was a good movie, man.
Those two are far superior than the one with Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. Oh, the Dolph Lundgren one wasn't bad, but it's extremely outdated.
Yeah, I can't. It does not hold up well.
No. I like Dolph Lundgren. He was the wrong guy to play Frank Castle, man. Just like that one guy that got to play Nick Fury.
David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, he's the wrong fucking guy to get play fucking. Even if you want to go the white Nick Fury, he's the wrong guy to play the white Nick Fury, man. So yeah, he was just the wrong choice all the way around. Yeah. But yeah. So anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We're hitting the hour mark. If you guys want to send in one quick one, we'll go ahead and answer one quick one. Then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up because I'm going to set up my game stream next, try out my new Elite.
Where Adam at tonight?
Adam's doing schoolwork. He's grading papers. He was working when I got here, so I asked if he wanted to stream, and he couldn't because he's doing that. But yeah, I wanted to get him in there because I wanted to talk about Clone Wars as well. So Niners comes in with the last super chat, and we're going to call it a night. Guys, would you rather fight an alien or predator?
A predator.
Really?
A predator you might can reason with. Aliens, there ain't no reason with them suckers.
I don't know, man. Them aliens, you can't see their asses. They come up and fucking shank your ass. But you're right about the aliens. You can't talk to them. You can't do anything to them.
All they know is kill.
Yep.
At least if the predator in a situation and you might can benefit and save his life, he'll weaponize you and give you a chance. But the alien, shit, your ass is toast, buddy. You're gonna plant an egg in your belly.
Yeah, they got a new Predator game that just came out that I want to give it a try, but I'm waiting for a physical copy. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it for the night. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Danny, where can I find you at, buddy?
Comment Chat is my channel on YouTube. Comment Chats is on Twitter with the S. Tomorrow I'll be doing my show called The Chaotic Conversation. I haven't decided what my topic's going to be, but join me at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Sundays, I have a show with Terrence and Jason Miller called Equilibrium every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join us and give us a check out.
Awesome, Danny. Awesome. So go over there, check out Danny's channel. Also, guys, I put the link in my Discord in the comment box. Check that out. Sign up for my Discord. It's completely free. And also, guys, I will be streaming some Final Fantasy in about 15 minutes. So if you guys want to come back, start asking questions. Again, that's more what I do when I game. I pretty much just answer and talk, and just as I would do with Danny, but in front of a game screen. So hope you guys check that out in about 15 minutes. Until next time, guys, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion. You guys have a good night.
Later.